Ooh, Viper though. Oh, that's the new. Oh. Oh. That's clean. Oh my God. This is cool. It's like a little farmer's market. I've actually never been here before. But it all happened pretty sudden. So I was on my way to school this morning, and you know, I was excited. It was the first day driving to school on the bike, at least on the new bike, and I was just doing my thing. And when I was on the highway, this guy, he was driving an Audi Q7. It's an SUV, and he wasn't paying attention at all. He actually had a coffee cup in one hand and a cell phone in the other. So he first started, I was about all right, so there were 3 lanes, right? 1, 2, 3, and there were also 2 on the left. Now, I was in, I think, lane 2 in the beginning, and he was in lane 3. He signaled when I was about 100 yards behind him. He signaled to turn right. So I slowed down and I let him go, but he threw his signal off. I don't really know why he did that. So I was just like, all right, I don't really want to start following him. And so I just let him do his thing. And I saw him throw his signal on again. So I guess it's where I kind of messed up. I didn't wait. And yeah, I tried switching lanes, so I turned my head. And I turned my head for a little bit too long. And while he was switching lanes, there was like traffic. It was almost a standstill. We were going like maybe 35 miles an hour. So that's the only bad thing about motorcycles. People smoke and you start inhaling all their nastiness. But yeah, so yeah, I tried switching lanes, and for some stupid reason the person in front of me just slammed on their brakes. And in my mind, 2 things were going. I could either I could hit the car, or B, I could try to lowside the bike and you know, hope for the best. So that's what I ended up doing. I ended up just lowsiding the bike, and I slid for about 20 feet. So it was kind of crazy. I've always seen it in videos. I was actually recording at the time, but I didn't have the waterproof casing on it, so it was really insecure. And when I hit the ground, I guess my helmet got scathed a little bit, but I guess the battery door flew open and the battery came out. So yeah, I lost that, and it kind of, I have the footage, but it corrupted everything, so it's kind of useless. But yeah, so you know, I was sliding on the highway. It might be an exaggeration, but it felt like forever. And you know, I looked up at the sky, and I looked at my hands, and I was falling backwards. And it was the craziest thing ever. It was a huge wake-up call. It was like, do I really want to be riding still? You know, and I know I couldn't have thought all of it at that time, but I mean, of course, it's going through my mind again. Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna ride for sure. It's one of those things. And so that was mine. I've been licensed since 2013, and I had yet to lay my bike down. So I guess my time was due. Yeah, so that's what happened. It's pretty crazy. I still ended up going to school. I went to college, and I just drove in. I parked. I looked at the bike. It wasn't too terrible, but it definitely sucked. So yeah, that was my first laydown experience. It was pretty crazy. I know, like, I wasn't going super fast or anything, and it wasn't that impressive, but what do you want me to do?